Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first video of 2019. I'm really excited to be filming. I'm trying to get back into filming YouTube videos for you guys. So I thought just to kick it off for 2019, I would do a little bit of a personal video. Over on my Instagram, I asked you guys to make some assumptions about me. So this can either be personal or plant related. So I got some pretty interesting assumptions. Some of you guys, you know a little bit about me that I'm not sure how you got your information because it was so spot on. So we'll just hop on into it and I'll let you know my answers to your questions. So someone assumed that I'm a control freak. It really depends what we're talking about. Usually I'm pretty laid back, I go with the flow. But when it comes to like my house and just like being organized, I definitely like to take control and have things the way that I like it. So I am sometimes, but when it comes to like making plans with friends, I'm definitely up for anything and I don't like to control what's going on. Like I'll pretty much do whatever. Someone said that I'm an introvert and that I'm very nice and sweet. Thanks for the nice comment. I definitely would agree that I'm more of an introvert. I can be an extrovert once I get to know someone a little better, but I definitely am more of keep to myself kind of person. Someone assumes that I'm vegetarian or vegan. So I was vegan for a while, but I wouldn't consider myself vegan right now. I'm more plant-based, but I don't eat meat or fish, and I can't really eat dairy. It kind of makes me sick, but I wouldn't consider myself vegan because I do eat non-vegan dessert. Someone said that I only like Hoyas, and I definitely like other types of plants. I just know that Hoyas really thrive in my house, and I like plants that aren't too fussy and they're pretty hardy and easy to take care of, so I do kind of tend to buy that type of plant. Someone said that I'm organized, and I would agree with that. I'm definitely an organized person. I like all my items to have a home. Once I'm done using something, I put it back in its home and just make sure, it just keeps your house more organized. And for me, if there's clutter, it like really distracts me and makes me feel like uneasy. So I like to have everything in its place. Someone said I seem like a very calm and kind person, and that's really nice of you to say. I would say I'm usually pretty calm. I definitely have like a hyper side, and all of a sudden I just get like a burst of energy and I want to go running or do something. But I'd say for the most part I'm pretty chill and just like this, I guess. Someone asked if I'm a lesbian and that they love my videos. I'm not a lesbian. I do like men very much. And yeah, I've never had anyone assume that before. That was my dog, by the way. She's right behind me and she just made a groan. So that was not me. But yeah, I am not a lesbian, but someone said that I'm a kind, caring, compassionate person. I have a beautiful soul. Thank you for that nice comment. That was very sweet. You guys are really sweet on Instagram. You guys are awesome. Someone said you can't stand clutter in your home. I definitely can't. I feel like when there's clutter in your home, it clutters your mind, for me personally, and I can't think clearly if there's like piles of stuff everywhere, so I just don't have that in my house. If I don't want it, if I don't use it, then it's out the door and I donate, whatever it is. Someone said you love your dogs more than anything. And I definitely love them to pieces. They're my family, they're my everything, and yeah, I love them. Someone assumed that I no longer have succulents, and they hope that I do. I don't have as many as I used to. I no longer have my grow lights, so I only have a few succulents in my home that don't require a grow light, like my aloe plants, and I have a few succulents in my window. Someone assumed that sometimes I do my own research before buying a plant. And I definitely do my research before I buy something, and if I find a new plant in the store that I don't know the care needs for, I might ask like the person who works at the nursery, or yeah, I can do a Google search, because I don't know everything about plants. I'm not an expert. I didn't go to school for it. It's more of just like a hobby, and I love learning, and I'm definitely willing to I definitely realize that I don't know everything, and I'm always trying to learn more when it comes to taking care of plants. Someone assumed that I talk to my plants like they're people, and I do honestly sometimes. Only if I like bump into a plant, I will like say I'm sorry. And I don't know if that's because I'm Canadian, and you know, Canadians just love to apologize. So yeah, that's like pretty much the extent of it. I'm not like having a conversation with my variegated monstera, you know. I don't do that. Someone assumed I'm 26, and I am, but I will be 27 very soon. Someone asked why I only film me and my dogs. Is that it? Yes, it is just me and my dogs who live in this house, and I am single. Yeah, so it's just us. I do have friends, but I've not had them in a video yet, and I might at some point. This was crazy. When I got this assumption, it was the day that it happened. So someone assumed I had a breakup recently. The day I posted it on my story, I had a breakup. And I was like, how did you know? And this woman just said she gets a feeling when things happen. And I thought that was crazy. I was like, that is a gift that you knew that. And I didn't put any clue at all on social media that I went through a breakup. So that was pretty crazy. I got chills when I read that. I was like, how does she know? So yeah. Someone said that I use the word wicked too much, considering I'm not British. This was one of my friends who said that, and I disagree. I think that wicked is an awesome way to describe what you're talking about, and I use it a perfect amount. It's a New England thing. We say wicked. Someone said that there are plants I dislike. Not Hoyas, of course. There are certain plants. I don't like Nepenthes or carnivorous plants. They kind of creep me out, like knowing there's little bugs in the pictures, and I just don't think that they're aesthetically pleasing, and yeah, not a fan. Someone assumed that I'm shy. And I can be if I don't know someone or if I feel uncomfortable. I'm really shy and I won't say anything. I'll just kind of keep to myself, or if I don't really like someone, I'll kind of keep to myself, if they're really obnoxious. But I can be outgoing sometimes, it just depends. Someone assumed that I'm a perfectionist. I definitely am a perfectionist. I think it can be a good thing and a bad thing. I definitely look for the details, and I try not to overlook anything when I'm working on stuff. And I'll double check, triple check my work during the work day. I think it can be definitely good sometimes, but for instance, when I make my bed, it takes me over 10 minutes because I'm trying to make it look like it's gonna be in a catalog or something. And it's just the way I like it. And I guess that's one example where it's just kind of pointless. But yeah, I mean, I've always been one, and it's just the way I am. I don't know. And someone assumed I know everything about Hoyas. I definitely do not. I don't know everything about anything. I'm always learning. I'm always willing to say when I was wrong about something. And yeah, I don't know everything about them. There's hundreds of Hoyas, so there's a lot to learn. Someone said you like plants and animals more than humans, but really do you? No, I like them probably equal to humans. Of course, I like animals more than certain humans, if they're not nice people, but for the most part, I think they're all pretty cool. So someone assumed that I have high standards for myself and others around me. Yeah, I guess I could say that. I always try to do my best. I always strive to do better than the last time. And yeah. Someone said that I have no window coverings, and that I don't in the living room area, dining room. I have window coverings in my bathroom and stuff, but I prefer to have the windows completely open. I want to let in as much light as possible for all the plant babies that I have. And yeah, it doesn't bother me. It's just a preference. Someone assumed that I had my heart broken last year. And so I did go through a breakup last year as well. So that was kind of interesting that you guys caught on, maybe because I wasn't filming as much, and it probably was because of the breakup and not wanting to be talking to a camera. Yep, so that was that. And this same person said I seem quite posh. I've never had anyone tell me that. I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing, but I don't know. I didn't know I came across that way. They also said you're a minimalist. I do try to only have items that I love, and I try to keep my house really simple and not cluttered, so I guess you could consider me one. It doesn't really matter. And then someone said, I assume you don't want children, and it could go either way. I definitely could see myself being a mom, but I am in no rush. The first step would, of course, to find someone to have children with, and at the moment there's no one in my life that is fitting that role, so it's just me. So we'll see. I'm young, kind of. I mean, I'm running out of time, but who knows? I'm sure I will someday, but we'll see. Someone said, you haven't been on YouTube or Instagram much lately. Are you okay? Missed your videos. And I'm okay. I'm trying to get back into the the routine of making videos, and I really do miss talking to you guys and just like the community on YouTube, and it's awesome. So I'm gonna definitely try to film more. You can also follow me on my Instagram if you want more like daily content. I try to post on there at least a few times a week. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any additional assumptions, you can leave them in the comments down below, and I'd love to answer them. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.